Hi, Stephanie.
Hi.
I'm Marlene.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So I know it must be hard coming in here. That's good. It's brave on you to come and see me today.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Thank you.
nervous about coming in here.
I can completely understand that. It's
Yeah.
nerve-wracking.
Yes, very, very. But I'm here.
Yay.
I made it.
Okay, so just up front, we'll talk about everything that we're going to talk about today is between us, unless only reason would be is if I have a reason to have to disclose it, like you're going to hurt yourself or hurt somebody else.
Okay.
Or within our place here. Sometimes we have to share information depending on if you have multiple people working on your case or
Okay,
or
so when
whatever.
CAS know about this
Not
meeting that we're having, because they're the ones that told me to.
No, the only time that would be is if it was court ordered
Okay.
by them to
Gotcha.
be given information.
Okay.
No, we're here to help you. And anything, it's all voluntary.
Okay.
It's up to you. We're
Okay.
here more to understand your relationship with substance abuse.
Sure. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So just so you know up front too, when you were sitting out in waiting to come in to see me, we had you fill out a couple assessments.
Mm-hmm.
That's just to help us give us more information on your background and what we need to do and for the goals and treatment plans at the end, what we decide
Okay.
between us, what is going to work best
Sure.
for you and what you want to have come from this.
Okay.
Okay. And also too, what we're going to be doing here is I'm going to be filling out an assessment as well. So just getting some information from you, the same as otherwise, right?
Okay.
As you did out in the lobby.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just start off. What is the type of substances that you're using?
Well, I drink alcohol and I sometimes use cocaine,
Okay.
but that's it really. And yeah, that's it.
And how often do you find, like in the last month, how many days of the week have you drank? Is it every day?
Almost every day, but not all day, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you drinking at home or is it?
It's usually after work.
After work?
I'm a bartender,
Oh, okay.
so it's easy to access it, I guess.
Yeah, that must make it harder
Yeah.
for you too.
Yes, very hard, but yeah.
Okay. Are
So-
there any other substances?
Just cocaine,
Yeah.
but that's not every day. That's like once in a while.
How often would you think in a month would you use it?
Like 2 or 3 times.
Sure. Not every, like weekly.
Not really. No, like more like every 2 weeks, once in a while.
Okay. And so when you're using cocaine, how are you administering it?
I'm snorting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you notice any positive, negative effects? Like, what are the positive effects that you find when you're drinking it?
It just makes me feel better, like more energetic, less tired.
When you're using cocaine?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are the negative effects do you find?
I just find I sleep in a lot because I don't sleep
Right.
like throughout the night, and I find that I just like sleep till I have to get up to go to work, or yeah, that's it really.
So it makes you tired,
Yeah, and just lazy.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So what about when you're using alcohol? Are there any positive effects that you find when you're...
It's just fun to use, I guess, after work. It helps me de-stress.
So you have issues maybe with stress too in your life?
Yeah.
Is that part of it? too?
Yes, yeah.
And then what do you think, like, what are the negative effects that you might find from drinking?
It just makes you feel bad the next day. Again, it adds to not helping you wake up and take care of my kids and stuff. So
it sounds like you feel like you're guilty after.
yeah,
you
it's
have a
very
night.
guilty. Yeah.
And you find that's more concerning with your kids.
Yes, I feel guilty that I'm even having to be here because CAS got involved. So.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened there? Why did CAS become involved?
Well, so I have a family friend's teenage daughter that watches my kids
Mm-hmm.
when I'm at work, and I think they've been noticing that when I come home, I'm not in the right state of mind, and also the family friend notices that I haven't been getting my kids up for school because our kids she has kids around the same age too. They go to the same school, and she notices when they're not there.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm.
So she had concerns.
She's just concerned, yeah.
And how did that make you feel?
I just feel bad because I don't mean to look like a bad mom or anything, but...
So what I understand, your intention is you want to take care of your kids.
I do, yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just see. So now you told me about your friend. Are there any other close friends that you have?
Not really.
No.
It's just me and my boys. I don't really, I'm single, but I see my youngest son's dad on and off.
Okay.
I don't talk to the oldest son's dad at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about your family directly? Like, do your parents...
So my mom passed away at age 56. She drank a lot, so it was probably due to the drinking. My dad, he's kind of around. He visits me a few times a week, but he's also in and out of the hospital for mental health issues. And my sister and I, we talk.
Yeah, you're close with your sister.
Yeah, we're close, but that's pretty much it.
So your mom had issues with substance abuse as well?
Yes, she did, yeah.
What did she use again?
Just alcohol.
Alcohol?
Yeah.
How did you find that as a child, like that was a problem?
I found it was hard, and that's probably why I feel so guilty about using it now, because I know what it was like as a kid.
Because you recognize
Yeah,
your mom
and I don't want to die at age 56.
I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
Scary thought.
Yeah, it's very scary. So I want to be there for my kids.
And your father, sorry, he has
mental health issues. Yeah.
Is he around? Does he come?
Yeah, he visits.
He does?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's great.
But it's not often or anything, just because he's always in and out, so.
But it must be good to have a good relationship
He
with
makes
your
an
sister
effort.
too.
Yes, that's awesome. It really helps.
Good.
Yeah.
That's good. So you mentioned too that you're single.
Yes.
Yes. And your youngest child, was it that you said? It's his father?
Yes, we see
here and
them. Rick, we see each other on and off, so.
And you have 2 children?
Yes, I
right?
do. Yeah.
So the oldest child, how long were you in a relationship with?
Not very long. When I got pregnant, we broke up.
Right.
So.
Okay.
When I found out I was pregnant, we broke up. I didn't know I was pregnant till a while in, so I was still using drugs and alcohol while I was pregnant. And then once I found out, I stopped. But I think my oldest child has a little bit of developmental delays from...
That must be really tough.
Yes, because I didn't know. But as soon as I found out, I stopped. And with my second child, I didn't use anything when I was pregnant. So he's okay. But yeah. So
is there anything that what do they do? Is there any involvement with your son? And
there was involvement from this enrichment program, but it just kind of stopped, and I don't know why it stopped. So
is that something maybe that you might want to look at to...
Yeah, eventually, I think.
To help, yeah.
Well, yeah, because he does struggle a little bit in school, so I think that program was helping, but I don't know why it stopped.
Right. They didn't tell you any...
Nope, it just stopped, so...
So what I understand, you find it discouraging.
Yes, very discouraging.
So when you were with your oldest... What's your oldest son's name, sorry? Colton, did you say?
Yeah, Colton.
Did you find that there was a role that substance abuse played within that relationship with his father?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah, I think so.
And then what about the youngest son?
Yeah, Carson.
Did he was there a role maybe that substance abuse plays with your on and off relationship with his father?
Maybe. I mean, we're on and off, so.
Right.
But we've never really gotten to, why we're on and off. It
right.
could be because of substance abuse, but.
Okay.
Right now, we're not together.
I see.
Yeah, so we don't talk.
Okay. So, now, about your living situation. Where is it that you're staying right now?
So, I'm living in this townhouse provided by Ontario Works Housing.
Okay.
And they helped me find this place. But I want to move because my neighbors aren't the greatest, and it's not a good environment for my children to be in, but it's the only place that has allowed me to have a home like that. But my worker doesn't really talk to me. I haven't talked to her in like a year, so
there's a lack of
communication, yeah, between us.
That can be difficult too, especially if you want to.
I want to go somewhere else, but working as a bartender, you can't really move out to a place where you want, so I guess I gotta make do there till I figure things out.
So what I understand too, you would want to move to a new place.
Yes.
And to contact your Ontario Works worker would be beneficial to you.
Yes, very beneficial.
Okay, something. So, how long have you stayed at that townhouse?
A while.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're pretty comfortable there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
So now, what kind of education do you have? Like, so you said you're a bartender.
Yes.
Yes.
So I don't have my high school, and that's something that I want to complete because I want to be PSW. Because there's PSW. Some of my friends have gotten job retraining help from that, and also money for doing courses like PSW. So that's something that I would like to do in the end.
Yeah, so you would need information to find out where it's possible. That's a really good idea. It's a great goal.
Yeah, for sure.
It'd be a good job.
Yeah, it is a good job, and it's stable hours, so that's what I need. Not, working at the bar till 4 a.m.
Right. Yeah. I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just hard on your body, so
you can see your kids more. And,
yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your concerns then, maybe concerning like education? Is there anything else that's concerned you there, or?
I think just trying to figure out where to start to get my credits to graduate, because I don't know where to go, or
like where do you begin?
Yeah, how to start. So
I could see that be hard.
That's something that I would like to look into.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that as well. Then, so what's your financial situation at the moment?
Well, I just live off my tips and a little bit of child support from my youngest son's dad, but nothing major that way.
Right.
So we don't have a lot.
You don't have a lot.
Mm-mm.
No. So you don't get very much child support, is that?
No, not very much at all. And my oldest son's dad isn't in the picture, so.
And do you find then that your financial situation maybe does it impact your substance abuse, or
probably a little? It just adds to the stress. Yeah,
I could see that for sure.
Yeah.
So is there anything do you have any hobbies, interests, anything that you like to do?
Well, at the moment, not really. My kids and we just hang out once in a while, but we don't really, do things as a family that I would like to. We just go to the park here and there, but I would like to, have more bonding time and family time with them. Right. But it's hard when you don't have a lot, so, because everything costs money, so.
Right. Do you think maybe, does your substance abuse, or use of drinking, do you think that maybe has an impact on what activities you're doing and like with your children?
Probably, because it does make me want to sleep in all day, and it's hard to be motivated to do things with them. So,
and as you said before, it's making you feel lazy.
Yes, very lazy. So
I can understand that too. Yeah. Plus all the stress too.
Yes. Yeah.
So do you have any current legal issues or past convictions, charges, anything?
No. Not that I know of. But No. As far as I know, no.
Okay, so there's no concern in the legal end of...
No, I don't think so. I don't think this CAS thing is a legal thing as of yet. I mean, I don't hurt my kids or anything, but I think they're just more so concerned. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm just going to ask you a couple questions just about your health, just to give me a little better idea. Okay. So do you find that you have an inability to relax?
Yes.
Do you have difficulty sleeping, do you find? You already said that too. And you said you have some financial issues.
Yep.
Are you feeling down and depressed at the moment?
Not at the moment, but after I use my substances, for sure.
Are you feeling lonely?
A little.
Do you find it hard to express your feelings to people?
Yes.
Do you have difficulty trying to control your temper?
No.
No? Do you have difficulty with relationships?
Yes.
And you already said to me too that you have low energy and drive.
Yeah.
And what are your feelings about your future?
Not so good at the moment, but I'm hoping to figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, going along the health lines there again. So do you have a family doctor?
No. So my family doctor retired, and my kids and I have just been going to the walk-in clinic for things.
Right. Which then they don't have files, right?
Yeah, it's hard to keep track of everything. My family doctor referred me to a mental health specialist, but he retired, so I never got any paperwork or follow-up, and there's no record of it anywhere because obviously the walk-in clinic can't access that.
So you're not sure what happened?
Yeah, that's kind of something that I would also like to look into, just because my dad has mental health problems.
Right, true, yeah.
So, yeah, we don't have a family doctor at the moment.
So do you remember then when your maybe last physical exam was?
No, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Yeah. Same with your children too.
Yeah. We only go if it's urgent, like coughs or you need antibiotics or something like that.
Have you had any previous health issues other than your doctor referring you?
Nope.
No?
No, as far as I know, everything's okay.
So you're not on any medications at this point?
Nope.
Okay. Are you concerned with when you don't use alcohol or cocaine? Are you concerned with any withdrawal symptoms or experiencing any uncomfort from?
Yes, I am concerned because I don't want that to impact me not you know what I mean, not using. Like, I want to stop. Yes. And I don't want that to be a barrier.
I understand.
To that.
Yeah.
So, but I haven't noticed any major effects from it.
No, not at this point.
At this point. Okay. I think it's because I don't use cocaine a lot, and alcohol, I just feel like crap the next day, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing as of yet.
So how do you view your current health situation then now at this point in time?
Not so good. I probably could use, a doctor to assess me and help me out that way. Just because I am drinking so much, so that's probably has an effect on, my liver, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a concern, I understand.
Yeah, especially because of my mom, so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So in your past as well, I already asked you too about issues with violence or temper. Mm-hmm. So in the past, have you ever had issues with violence or controlling your temper or assaulting behavior?
Nope, that's all okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now too, so like you said already previously, CAS has been involved in your home situation.
Yeah.
So are there any concerns like within the family environment with your kids about like abuse, assault, anything in?
No, I don't abuse my kids.
No,
I just sleep in, and sometimes they don't get the adequate care that they probably need, but I'm always doing it.
Okay.
Yeah, like I always take care of them.
Okay, that's good. So now going back to your history with using substances. So in the past you mentioned previously that with your oldest son's father that before you got pregnant with your son, that you did use cocaine, alcohol, excuse me, and marijuana. So did you go get treatment in the past? Any kind of counseling?
No.
Anything that?
Nope.
Okay. So when you quit, you just stopped using?
Yeah, I just stopped.
That must have been really hard.
It was hard, but I knew that I had to do it.
Right.
So
then why do you think then, now that you being able to quit in the past, why now has that, why it didn't work, basically, now that you've noticed yourself starting
I think,
to...
again, it's just the stress of not having a lot of, money and no family doctor. Our living situation isn't that good. So it just all kind of puts a toll on that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's understandable for
Mm-hmm.
sure. Okay, so if you were to view your substance abuse problems right now on a scale of 1 to 10, so 1 being not serious and 10 being very serious, where would you place?
Probably a 6 or a 7.
A 6 or 7?
Yeah.
Okay. So then what changes do you feel right now are necessary in order to decrease your substance abuse or prevent relapsing in the future?
I think just getting my high school, applying for the PSW program and starting over that way would help a lot. Probably getting in contact with my housing worker because we haven't talked in a while, and I want to move from the place that we're living at, so just having like a fresh start I think would help.
Okay, so what I'm getting to, your goals would be to get new housing, get re-educated.
Yeah, find a family doctor.
Find a family doctor.
Yeah, those are important things for health and wellness for my kids. And
then do you feel like maybe getting your son back into the enrichment program would be beneficial as well?
I'll feel much better about him being in that kind of supportive environment.
For sure.
Compared to a regular style classroom.
Right. Have him get the help that he needs as well.
Yeah.
Understandable. Yeah. Because you always want the best for your kids.
Of course. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. I can understand that. Okay. So now at this point, basically, so what we're going to do, if this is what we've discussed and what you feel like you want to do to move forward in this. So we can help you. We'll try and help you we'll get you in touch with a family doctor.
Okay.
Someone who can help you get your kids a family doctor as well.
Sure.
Okay, we'll look into that.
Okay.
I'll get you some information on how you would get into the retraining program.
Okay. That would be awesome.
There's probably several options. I'll look into that, and then we'll get back together and discuss all those things. And even for your family doctor too, we'll figure out a couple options just so someone maybe that you like, that you feel comfortable going to, that makes you whoever you want. Okay.
Yeah.
And then also too, I'll try and contact Ontario Works.
Okay.
Get a hold of them.
That'd be great.
And see if we can find your caseworker there and get in touch with them and look into what they could do.
Okay.
New housing wise.
Yeah.
And see where we can go from there too. Figure out and also we'll contact the school as well and try and figure out where we can help your son get back into the program that you want for him, whatever he was in before, if it was working for him. Okay. And then also too, I'd like to meet again with you probably once a week for just a touch base, and we'll see where everything is going and maybe give you some skills to help you in coping situations and try and help you get where you want to be and achieve all these goals that you've laid out.
Okay, that sounds great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll book an appointment for next week.
Okay.
I'll look into all these things for you and we'll have it all kind of set out where we're at in about a week and see what progress we've made. And where you're feeling and where you're at as well. Okay. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
It was good. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I look forward to figuring things out with you.
Me as well.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.